we have finished September, so now we have another vlog. Though I want you to know this doesn't count towards the spooktacular. You're gonna get your spooktacular videos, and you're getting this bonus non-spooktacular video on a day that's not a spooktacular day. So yeah, enjoy. This is the first day I'm cataloging in September. Reason I'm dressed up is I'm doing a quick test fitting for my costume. I'm also not wearing pants right now, so that's why I'm not showing the whole thing, because I'm not also in the whole thing yet. So you guys get to see what the JustinTime outfit's going to be, probably way before the JustinTime pilot-esque video episode thing comes out. So let me quickly put the rest of it on, and then we can look at it together. Okay, we're in shadow. So it's not the full costume. I'm not even showing it. Okay, so it's not the whole outfit, because I still am deciding on shoes, and I got to put on a belt. But this is basically the main outfit. I know it kind of looks like just brunette John Constantine, but you know, this is, I'm thinking, like the halfway point, because there's a point where I'm going to be walking through the woods. But at the beginning, I found this this coat, this like suit jacket. It's more of a jacket than anything else. Oh yeah, I'm also going to be wearing a watch. But essentially, I guess one thing I can say, the one of the inspirations is Doctor Who meets John Constantine, just meets kind of just like suited guy, or guy in a suit, because JustinTime is an extra dimensional being, I guess, more than an extraterrestrial, but he also deals with like magic and hell and all that. If I can just get this button in. So then the beginning portion of the pilot, I guess, and sometimes most of his outfit would kind of be like this. Maybe a button. I don't know. I kind of like the open look. I feel like he's more. Yeah, this feels too suited. I feel like this is more appropriate. This also kind of gives off John Constantine because of how low it is. I'm basically trying to not be a ripoff of John Constantine, kind of, in terms of looks, but it's kind of hard, because I kind of want him to just be like, he looks formal, but he's chill, so yeah, there's that. Also, another thing that helped, kind of didn't want to go with the glasses look, but I can't really, I need glasses, so, yeah, but this is I guess this is the costume. Oh, wait. He'll have a journal. I don't think he carries it on him. I don't think I'll have him. Yeah, he won't even. There's not even a pocket big enough for any of it. But yeah, there's that. Just carry this. It's a hagstone. I made it for the pilot. And that, so it carries a hagstone. At least for the pilot, he'll be carrying it. And yeah, so there's that. And yeah, just in time. Cool. Other half of the episode will be like this. Mainly just because I don't want to show off my tattoo. You can't really see it through the shirt, actually. But yeah, thought I'd share that. I got some things I got to do today. I'm going to set up for the spooktacular, because I want to film some stuff before the spooktacular actually starts. 2 videos already planned for it, and I gotta watch another movie, or a movie for the 3rd video in that, and then yeah, keep going, and then just keep plugging away while working on this pilot. So is that. I might even also maybe drive out to one of the locations that I want to film at, and go walk over to where I'm going to film and that. So I'm gonna do that, but I'm also gotta move like footage over from here to do my thing. So I'm also getting new mics, and by new mics I mean I'm getting a 2-pack of the Hollyland Lark A1, I think, A1, some. They're magnetic lav mics. I'm gonna try and hopefully be able to hide them on the coat, and that without you hearing it in that. But I'm gonna get back into comfies, and then I'm gonna start working on stuff. I am getting ready to head to the Bluffs. I'm gonna be I'm gonna hopefully be filming the pilot there, so I want to go double check specific spot. Not only because I wrote the pilot specifically for that spot, as well as I need to make sure there's sand. That's why I gotta find a different spot. But I'm gonna head there now, and you'll be tagging along. So I made it. Took one photo for my storyboard, which is for that bathroom. JustinTime exits it, because that's where his ship links to. And I was thinking of taking the camera all the way to where it is, but I'm just carrying a lot of stuff. I got the map, because I'm gonna mark my path that I take, and I'm gonna figure out where that structure is. I'll be taking some photos, so here's what the structure looks like that you'll be seeing, hopefully in the pilot. Hopefully it's not that far, but yeah, so I'm gonna start walking. I'm gonna leave the camera here though, just because I have my water in that too. So yeah, I'll inform you guys late while I'm there with my phone. I think someone was smoking weed, because I got over in my car and I could smell the weed here at the Bluffs, which is apparently a common place to smoke weed here near the area that I live. I got to the location. There's a good distance in. Unfortunately, there's no fucking sand by the structure itself, so I gotta find a new spot. I can at least use the Bluffs here for like other parts of the short, like the trail sequences, but it's also gonna be hard because the Venator, which is the monster, the Fey entity creature that I made up, needs to be in the woods itself stalking characters, and then a point where like JustinTime hides behind a tree in the woods and not on the trail, and it's pretty thick. Luckily we'd all be wearing like pants, except one person, they're wearing a skirt, but I don't need them to actually go in the woods at all. It's gonna just be implied that they're dragged through the woods or that. But yeah, that fucking sucks. I'll probably talk to Kai about it, maybe see his input on like if I should just like find like somewhere with a beach, since it's gonna be colder. No one's gonna want to go swimming, even though it's gonna be like 70 something next week or so. But otherwise, I'm pissed, kind of upset. I did thank the forest spirits though for letting me have safe passage there. It was kind of spooky walking through there by yourself. I used to come here all the time as a teen, but I never like went in the woods. I was always like on the bluff filming my shit and that. But I'm gonna head home. I'm gonna figure this out. The way the light glistened on my my window screen, it looked like it was raining. Just kind of chilling. Kai's not coming over until tomorrow, sometime in the morning. Which is his reason is he didn't want to potentially fall behind after the first week back to classes and that, which is totally understandable. So, but currently just kind of chilling. I uploaded the August Blu-ray haul today. I also uploaded for tomorrow my what I watched in August 2025, and tomorrow will also be the day that we start the Harry Potter every Sunday. Debating on watching something. I'm kind of hungry, so I feel like running to Culver's to pick up something, even though I just had Culver's yesterday. I just don't know what to watch. I did get big spoilers for Wednesday season 2, which makes me kind of want to watch Wednesday, but I also don't feel like watching Wednesday. I kind of want to watch some movies that I can review on Letterboxd, and or build up my what I watched in 2025 for like a end of the year, like big, like, oh, here's my ranking of every 2025 release I watched, from movies to documentaries. Because so far, I think the only movies that I watched, they don't count documentaries, are Superman, K-pop Demon Hunters, Jurassic World Rebirth, and War of the Worlds. And I thought about doing a mini Mondays where I ranked my top 5 favorite movies, and I had to include Pee-wee as himself, which is a 4-hour documentary split apart in 2 episodes that talk about Pee-wee Herman, which I thought was actually a really good documentary. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's really good. But yeah. So, I just don't know what I'd want to watch in terms of new releases. I could watch How to Train Your Dragon or Thunderbolts, because because I have them. I could watch some horror movies because I want to do a video for the Spooktacular about ranking all the horror movies I watched this year, and I haven't watched any. I'm also kind of tired. I've been up since 4 a.m. I don't think about something. I'll figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out before I go to Culver's though. So I called in last night. I was supposed to go to work last night, but not only did I not get home from Harry Potter till at like 6:30ish, and then I basically was up till 7:30 to get hold of Kai. But after I got home, I kind of felt a little nauseous. Or when I was finally laying down, getting ready. But it could have been just like feeling anxiety for calling in, which I don't know why I would be anxious about calling in. Kind of slept all night, unfortunately. So now I'm trying to fall asleep at 3 o'clock. Got the Spooktacular set all set up, and probably hopefully film some stuff for the Spooktacular. Probably my horror movie collection video. And then maybe try and watch some horror movies and that. But yeah, so I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I also have to finish the Monday's video that was supposed to come out today, but I'm gonna upload it tomorrow, or hopefully upload it for next Monday. And I gotta get the August thing out, so it's gonna be busy. Audio quality might be different because it's my phone. Also, it's of course. Right when I go to talk, I'm glad my arm covered my license plate. Jesus. Right when I go to talk, nice little rain. Chilling here, planning out some Helios stuff. So enjoy this little video of the rain while I'm trying to plan this out. So it's been a while since my last little journal entry for this month. Gonna play a little Minecraft, but gonna probably work on some Spooktacular stuff because I've legally that much work on anything Spooktacular related. I did make a shirt design for Helios, but I'm also making. I also started a little bit of a video about, or it's not even about anything. It's just a montage for the previous ones. So, but I'm gonna play some Minecraft for a little bit, and then I'm going to continue that, and then hopefully work on some other Spooktacular stuff. I have started taking stuff down because a figure fell. It's in that. They're in there. I'm gonna try and fit in there. Also, I had a figure. First off, if I can, I had an empty box fall. So that was the first figure that fell. Luckily, it was an empty box, like I said. But now I'm gonna probably take down that whole wall. I don't know what I'll replace it with. Maybe put some of the posters, because I have posters in that corner there. But I'm gonna get to Minecraft. It's the 28th. We're almost done with September, and I haven't done any stuff coming back to you. This is for the Spooktacular, this angle. I put you on a different tripod, because this is gonna be the Spooktacular. Guess you get a somehow sneak peek, but this will probably coming out way after this episode, or the Spooktacular episode, which is the horror movie collection. So yeah, I thought I'd just give a little update. I'm working on Spooktacular stuff. Today I'm going to watch Goblet of Fire with Kai and Michael, and I might call in, I might not, I don't know. Depends on how I feel. I still have to nap. But yeah, so I still have other videos to make for the Spooktacular. I hate procrastinating, but I still do it. I have yet to film the horror movie collection, but I have bad news, gamers, and it's about the car again. Welcome back to the continuing saga of Justin's car problems. Apparently, it's a series that I don't want to keep doing, but fate has it that I do continue it. This time, brakes. So like a week ago, we replaced the front brake pads because it sounded like there was like a clicking noise, or like every time, which then we found out like one of the like clips or that must have been like damaged or that. So every time the rotor went by, it would just go click, 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 click. And then when I got the faster, when I got up to higher speeds, then the this like screeching click would stop because it's just going so fast. But then when I would slow down, you'd hear it go click, 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 click. But we fixed that. And then yesterday, on the way to Goblet of Fire, which I still have to log on Letterboxd, but we went to Goblet of Fire, and we got basically all the way to the theater in Madison. It was like along the way back. It was an hour drive because of how I had to get back. But we basically got to the theater, and as I'm coming up to a red light, my brakes started acting like I was on a patch of ice. You know, like how if you drive in icy weather, when you push your brake down and you're on ice, your brake starts like stops. And usually you like let up, try again, let up as you slowly like kind of slide until you get traction again. I didn't have the luxury of letting up because it started doing that immediately right as I got to the line, and I was still kind of slowing down, so I kind of just had to pray it stopped, and the car stopped. But now the feeling of the brake I can only describe as similar to power steering. When your power steering works, your car wheel turns, but when it's not working, you basically use every muscle in your body to turn that wheel. And basically I felt like I had to use every muscle in my leg to push the brake down. And I basically took back roads all the way home when Kai and I were coming back. We left Michael at the theater because he was watching Spider-Man 3 with one of his friends and that. I got the car home, and I called in last night because I wasn't going to deal with that shit. I wasn't going to, or I should say, I have access to another vehicle, but I wasn't going to deal with the shit of the sleep deprivation, working frozen, and like worrying about my car. So I just basically, it even ruined my plans. I was originally going to kind of call in and stay up because I was going to try and fix my my sleep schedule and that. But I'm going to record the horror movie collection and hopefully record first Van Helsing video. I'm confident saying that because I feel like this won't come out until either September or November, or October or November. I don't know when I want to actually, if I want to release this in the middle of the Spooktacular. But yeah, so I'm gonna do that. The car trouble series is back. I just received the Nightmare on Elm Street 7 film collection, and I just woke up. It's a lot thicker than I was expecting. It's got the red case and all that, and it has a slipcover. From what I could tell on on Amazon, I was worried that it wasn't going to come with the slipcover. Look at that. I was going to be kind of a little disappointed if Warner Brothers released this without a slipcover. But yeah, I'm going to be doing some editing before I take a shower and all that, and then do some more editing after I shower to hopefully then have less editing to do tomorrow. In terms of the Spooktacular for Thursday, because tomorrow's the start, tomorrow's the first day. So if I don't see you before I go to work, hope you had a great September. And don't forget to wake up Green Day. And welcome to October. Anyways, I hope you had a good, safe September. Let me know in the comments below what you did this September, and I can't wait to enjoy October with you guys. Got a lot of stuff planned, so yeah. Anyways, hope you enjoyed. Until next video, I'll see you in the future. See you in the Spooktacular, guys.